Oh, the joys of carry-out Chinese food. You open the door to the smells of ginger and garlic and the warbling sounds of a VHS Taoist butchering an ancient stringed instrument from an old loop-fed monitor that nobody remembers how to turn off. No, I don't remember what color the Taoist robe was, Nighttime Whistler. I do remember the total, $45.49. I handed the woman at the counter 2 20s, 1 10, and I threw in an extra $1, knowing that the change was going to include 4 singles, just to make it easier on her cash drawer. Yes, you would think that would be easy, wouldn't you, Nighttime Whistler? You are going to give me 4 singles. I give you an extra one, and you can save your singles and give me a $5 bill instead. So I proudly handed her $51. And she looked at me like one of those kids at a fast food drive-thru when the total is $9.08 and you hand them a $10 bill and a dime. Who look at you like you just ruined the notion that a fat man and a bunch of laterally challenged toy hobbyists actually mass-produce a global brand out of a gingerbread house at the North Pole.
Ho, ho, ho.
Or that there isn't really an overzealous rodent who likes to torture children by hiding unpotable food all over the yard one Sunday morning every year. Or that there really isn't some off-Broadway version of the Angel Gabriel who has nothing better to do than to trade in child-grown enamel and loose change that always ends up under the poor toothless child's bed. You gave me $51, she said. Yes, so you could give me a $5 back in the change, I replied. And that's when she slapped a $5 bill on the counter. And nothing else. I need the rest of the change, ma'am, I said. She looked at me as if I had just asked if she'd rather dance naked on peanut butter or give rainbow sherbet castle making tips to an over-enthusiastic, frozen confection-based performance artist. $5, she said, pointing to the Lincoln on the counter. But there's change, too. You said $5! The normal change would have been $4 in change. Now it would be $5 in change. Yes, $5 change! It would be $5 plus change. Change as in the coin part of the overall change. Yes, change $5! And 51 cents. 51 cents? Yes. No, you give me $51. You give no sense. I know I give no sense. At this point, I couldn't tell which was bothering me more. The fact that I was starting to sound like an incumbent who is stumping his way to a 15-point annihilation, or the stupid luck that I would happen upon the only Chinese restaurant in the entire Western world whose staff suffers from below-average math skills. And you're right, Nighttime Whistler. With all of us bickering and waving around all that money, it was starting to feel like a scene out of a grifter movie. So I finally surrendered, pushed back her $5, took my single back, and stared down with blank amazement as she counted out 4 singles, 2 quarters, and a penny, and handed me my change. I held up the 4 singles she had given me and the one that I had thrown into the mix. But before I came up with something clever to say, I reminded myself that my food was getting cold. After all, how would I be able to explain to her that trading 5 pieces of paper for 1 piece of paper was just not good math at all?